Put the handle back on your jack, save the cricket or baseball bat for the zombie apocalypse, and give Nan back her rolling pin. No more dodgy tools. Today, we're finding out if you could be rolling guards like a pro for just $50. Hey there, and welcome to Browney's Garage. Today, we're checking out this eBay special guard rolling tool and showing you how to use it at home. A quick note on that before we get going. I've never done this before. I've never used one of these tools, but that's actually a really good thing for you at home. Chances are, if you're watching this video, you've never done this either. So it's a really good test to show if you can get good results doing it yourself without any hidden tricks from the experts. Now that we've got that out the way, let's open this up and have a look at what we've got. And here it is. Note the mandatory eBay special spelling mistake there. Fender Rolling Tool. Not sure what that is, but that's a bit nitpicky. It only appears on the front of the box, funnily enough. They've put Fender on the rest of the material, so it's a bit odd. Here we go. We've got the instruction manual that I've already managed to tear. Won't be needing that, will we, fellas? We've got the main mounting hub. That will go on to where your wheel would normally go, the wheel studs, and it's drilled for different stud patterns there. So hopefully this is meant to be universal. Should fit a lot of cars, or most cars, I'd imagine. Got that there, looks all right. Here's the main part. So this is your adjustable arm. So looks like it will have quite a bit of adjustment. So again, suiting a wide range of cars, different heights from the wheel hub to the guard. And you've got your roller here. This is the main part. So this is your roller that will actually touch that inner lip of your fender or guard. It is quite hard. I thought it'd be a little bit softer plastic or rubber, but I expect that's how they all are. You don't want these getting chewed up on the first job. Makes sense. Quick note, obviously what we're trying to do normally is that inner lip on your guard or fender, trying to roll that so it won't make contact with the tyre. Be careful not to start super aggressively and trying to get it to where you want the end result. You want to slowly work it over to where you want it to end up. No matter how careful you are with your heat or any of the other stuff, if you go too aggressive early, you're asking for trouble. Here we go. We've got a bag of different fasteners and stuff to put that together, a few bits and pieces. There's actually quite a bit more than I thought there would be, so might need those instructions after all. I'll quickly throw this together and we'll move over to the car and have a look at how we're going to do this. There it is, it's all come together quite well. A few of the fasteners on that do feel quite cheap, but that's what you get. It's all looking pretty good. We've got 2 spare circlips on the bench still, no idea where they go. It's all functioning fine though, so we'll call that weight reduction, that's fine. You can see we've got adjustment here, so this screws in or out to move this whole arm, move the angle of that. You've got your lock here for the height of it, so once you unscrew that, you can adjust the height up or down. And you've also got a lock here. This locks the angle of just that wheel. It's bolted up to the front hub. It's bolted up to the standard studs, not a problem. That's fit over, no dramas. And we're just about ready to go. So the car we're working on today is my BA XR6 Falcon. And this is the front. Most commonly, you'll only have to roll the front guards, being the wheels that steer. These are much more likely to catch that guard when you're at full lock or lock on the steering wheel and hit a bump. They can grab the guard, or even just at any kind of lock. So normally you only have to do the front, which on this car, being rear wheel drive, is really simple. It works off your front hub, and that's easy in a rear wheel drive car. If we were doing the front wheels in a front wheel drive car, you'd obviously need to have it in neutral. And same again, if we were doing the rear on a rear wheel drive car or wheel drive car, you just need to consider that this front hub, or the hub you're using, needs to be able to move freely. So we'll just sit that out the way. Here's the reason why you need to do this. I'll take the camera off and we'll have a closer look. And here's an example of why you should do this before lowering your car or fitting those new wheels. You can see here that the guard has been pulled out when this car was previously quite low. The wheel actually catches on that inner lip and pulls the guard out. It can make it really noticeable sometimes where it actually pulls it right the way out. This guard looks like it was previously rolled somewhat, but the wheel has grabbed on that still, pulled it out, and you can see there where it's cracked the paint or worn through the paint, and we now have a little bit of surface rust happening. More importantly, this inner lip, once it's poking out, can actually chew into your tyre, and it can actually get quite dangerous. As well as that, the sound it makes when you run the tyre along this guard is horrible. One final tool before we get started. I've spent money on this, but let it be known I'm not against improvising tools or using what you've already got. This hairdryer here is one that started blowing smoke one morning and was going to get thrown out. I brought it out to the garage, persevered with the smoke, and now it's cleared up and it's a perfectly fine heat gun. We'll be using this to heat the panel as we work, to make that metal happier to move and bend, as well as to try and stop this paint cracking or flaking anymore. So we'll just slowly work our way around, taking our time, making sure we've got plenty of heat in it, not too much to bubble it, but with this hairdryer I imagine that will be quite hard to do. Of course, you can just pinch one from your girlfriend or your mum and you'll be away as well. Here we go, let's see how this goes. There we have it, the job's done. We've pushed that lip back in and I don't think we've lost any more paint, so I'm pretty happy with how that's gone. This tool, not bad at all. For $50 you can normally pay that for just one corner sometimes to get rolled, so you've already saved money straight away and you've still got this tool to use in the future. It is a little rough, some of those fastenings aren't 100%, but I'm more than happy with it. I think I'll get some more use out of it yet. So definitely check it out. It'll be down in the description below if you'd like to check it out. One thing I will say though, it is a job that you need a lot of patience for. So it's one of those things that I think the slower you go, the better your result will be and the less chance you have of cracking paint. It also depends on the age of your paint and that sort of thing. Now, the ultimate test of those guards will be when this car is lowered again. Coming up in the next video, this thing should be lowered again. So if you'd like to check that out, subscribe so you don't miss it. As always, thanks for watching guys. Leave us a like and a comment as well if you could, that'd be awesome. And we'll catch you next time. Cheers. One for you. One for me. I know I'm bald, I don't need a hairdryer. It still feels nice though.